And all right. So as you're ready, let's actually start in a comfortable seated position. And you can sit cross-legged or legs extended out. Maybe take a moment and move the fleshy part away from the sitting bones. Let's bring your hands into your lap, one hand on top of the other, whatever feels natural for you today. And let's take a really big, deep breath into your whole body. And then just exhale out through the mouth, letting go. Maybe take a moment and roll the shoulders back, lean back a little bit, reaching through the crown of the head. Just invite the sense of softness within you. And just honoring this time that you're going to take out for you today to connect with your body, to connect with your breath, and to calm the mind. Taking another really big, deep inhale through your whole body. And then exhale, letting go again. One more time, big, deep inhale. And exhaling. And perhaps bring your hands together at your heart center. And just taking a moment to connect with this sense of gratitude. Gratitude for your health, your well-being. Gratitude for clean water to drink and clean air to breathe. And then taking a moment to have gratitude for the trees or the plants that are around you. And the sun shining, or if you have rain where you're at today. And then just again, gratitude for yourself. And let's take a really big, deep inhale. Exhale, gently exhale through the mouth, opening your eyes, letting your hands go. And then let's take a stretch over to the side. And we're going to inhale and we'll come all the way up and then moving over to the other side. Again, let's inhale, we'll come up, move over to the side. Hi, Sebastian. Inhale, we'll come up and over to the other side. And then one more time from side to side. You're going to do yoga with us? And another way. Beautiful. Inhale, let's come all the way back up and we're going to transition our body into a tabletop shape. And then taking a few cat-cows from here. So we'll inhale, lengthen and look up. Exhale, round through the spine, chin to the chest. Inhale, we'll roll the shoulders back, lengthen and look up. Exhale, round through the spine, chin to the chest. Two more times. Inhale. And exhaling. Again, inhale. And exhaling. Beautiful. We're going to inhale. We're going to find a flat back. Let's curl the toes under and start to lift your hips high for downward dog. And as you come to downward dog, maybe bending and straightening the legs a few times, starting to walk the legs out. Really pressing through the hands and the fingers. Maybe turn your head a little bit from side to side, stretching the neck. Beautiful. 3, 2, and 1. And we're going to slowly, slowly bring your body forward into a plank shape, and we'll gently drop down to the knees and bending the elbows to lower the chest down. Take your hands, you're going to stack one on top of the other and just rest your forehead on the back of the hands for a moment. As you do that, allow the shoulders to release. Taking a really big, deep breath into the back of the body, maybe feeling the lungs expand or the rib cage expand on the back of the body. Keep breathing in to get there. Exhale, releasing. Beautiful. Now, perhaps you just stay exactly where you are. Maybe you start to curl your toes under on the ground. So your feet become flexed and you can stretch through the legs, almost like you're standing on your feet with your toes curled up, and extend the legs. Feeling a stretch here, 2 and 1, and then let's gently soften the legs. Beautiful. Pressing down through the toenails, we'll slowly slide the arms back a little bit, maybe the hands just a little bit below the shoulders. Squeeze the elbows together. Let's inhale, lift the head and chest up a little bit. And exhale, you're gonna slowly come down. Rolling the shoulders back, squeeze the elbows together. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, coming right back down. One more time. Inhale. And exhaling. Beautiful. Let's curl the toes under, extending the legs again. Maybe draw the belly to the spine. You don't have to, but perhaps you want to try. Press through the hands, and we're going to bring your body to a plank shape, and then exhale, downward facing dog. You did that, good work. If you're like, oh my gosh, I can't do that, don't worry. Just allow your body to do what it can do today, in this moment right here, right now. 2 and 1. And then when you're ready, you're going to walk your hands back all the way to your feet. Bending the knees, belly meets the thighs, let your head hang heavy, feel the shoulders move away from the ears, broadening. Keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Bring the arms alongside the body, palms face forward, slight bend in the knees, pressing down through the toes and the feet. So the knees start to move out towards the pinky toes, tilt the tailbone up towards the sky, roll the shoulders back, feel the rib cage, anchor back to lengthen your spine. So the back of the head press back and then reach through the crown. Just feeling some energy and some sensation moving through the body. Feeling yourself ground here and now. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart center. We're going to bring your hands onto your hips. From here, you're going to step your right foot forward. You're going to get a little bit lighter on that left foot and perhaps lift that foot up a little bit. Maybe reach your arms up. And then we're going to extend that left heel forward, and you're going to hinge forward a little bit. Feeling that big stretch in the back of the left leg, 2 and 1. We're going to come step the feet together, reach the arms high. Exhale, hands to the heart. Let's try that on the other side. So if you're maybe like in halfway in your mat, you should be okay to make it to the front of the mat. But if you need some more space, maybe step back a little bit. Otherwise, we're going to slowly start to take your left foot forward. We're going to start to get light on that right foot, maybe lift it off the ground. Inhale, reach the arms up. You're going to exhale, bring your right heel just a little bit in front of you, flex the foot, straightening the legs, hinging from the hips, reaching. 3, feel a big stretch in the back of the right leg. 2 and 1, we'll inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart center. We'll probably come back and do that again a little bit later. So let's inhale, reach all the way up. Now we're going to interlace your fingers, bend the elbows out to the side. Let's lean over to the right. Inhale up. Exhale to the left. Inhaling up. You're going to reach the arms behind, lift the heart. 2, 1, we'll reach up high, and then exhale, bend the knees, hinge from the hips, holding forward, chin to the chest. Breathing here. 2 and 1. Now let's inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, you're going to fold forward. We're going to step the left foot back into a lunge. Take a slight bend in the left knee today, and we're going to inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. 3, 2 and 1. We're going to exhale, lower the hands down. We'll step your feet back, downward dog. Inhale, let's come forward to plank. Exhale, we'll drop down to the knees, release the feet, finding a child shape. Inhaling, coming forward and onto the belly. Rolling the shoulders back, up dog or cobra. Exhaling, coming right back down. Pressing through the hands, we're going to inhale, find tabletop, and curl the toes under downward dog. Breathing. 3, 2, and 1. Now we'll gaze between the thumbs, step your right foot forward, drop down to the left knee, looking up towards the ceiling, maybe sinking your hips more towards that right heel, but try to keep the right foot planted on the ground. And then we're going to slowly inhale, lift the back knee off the mat, and then exhale, fold forward. Inhale, we'll reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands to the heart. Sebastian, goodbye. I think he's been waiting for that. Inhale, let's reach up. We're going to bend the elbows. We're going to lean over to the left to begin. Inhale, up. Exhale to the right. Inhaling up. Exhale, lean back, lift the heart to the sky. Extend the arms. Exhale, hinge from the hips, folding forward, chin to the chest. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, we're going to lower the hands down. We'll step your right foot back. This time, slight bend in that right knee. Press through the feet. We'll inhale, reach the arms to the ceiling. Breathing here, feel the shoulders soften. 2, and 1. You're going to exhale, lower your hands down. Let's step back, downward dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, child's shape. Just noticing the sensation in the body. We're going to inhale, we'll come up, curl the toes under. We're going to exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Tabletop or child's pose. So listen what feels good for your body today. 2, and 1. We're going to step your left foot forward. We're going to drop down to the right knee, look up towards the ceiling, maybe sink your hips towards that left heel. Try to keep the left foot on the ground. 2, and 1. We're going to step your feet together, fold forward. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, let's fold forward. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Readjust your body as you need to, maybe bring the arms alongside the body. And we are in a full moon time, so we're going to do one round of a moon salutation, and then we'll add some more shapes on. So when you're ready, let's inhale, lift all the way up. Maybe taking a little lean back this time. Exhale, we're going to bend the knees, hinge from the hips, folding forward, chin to the chest. Today, you're going to come onto the balls of the feet, lift your heels off the mat. We'll sink your hips toward your heels, lift your head up. Exhale, chin to the chest. We'll step your left leg back, drop down to the knee. Inhale, reaching up to the ceiling. Exhale, hands to the heart, bringing that right knee to meet the left. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, hips to the heels, fingers towards the toes, child's pose. Inhale, reaching the arms forward. You're going to come glide onto the belly. Rolling the shoulders back, up dog or cobra. Exhaling back down. Pressing back to child shape. Inhale, tops of the feet, knees, reach the arms to the ceiling. Exhaling, hands to the heart. Stepping your left foot forward, you're going to sink into the knee, reach the arms high. Exhale, lowering your hands down. Bringing that right knee to meet the left, you're going to come into your little ball. Inhale, lift your head up. Exhale, chin to the chest, fold forward. Pressing through the feet, we'll stand all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, reaching up, maybe leaning back a little bit, lift your heart to the sky. Exhale, we're gonna swan dive and fold forward, bending the knees, hinge from the hips, protect your back. Inhale, we'll come on the balls of the feet, sink your hips to your heels, look up. Exhale, chin to the chest. Stepping the right leg back this time, we'll drop down to the knee. Inhale, reaching the arms up. Exhaling, hands to the heart, bring the knees together. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, hips to the heels, fingers towards the toes, child's pose. Inhale, arms forward. We're gonna come glide onto the belly. Rolling the shoulders back, lift your heart up. Exhale, back down. Pressing back to child's pose. Beautiful. Inhale, tops of the feet, knees, reach the arms to the ceiling. Exhale, hands to the heart. Stepping the right foot forward, we're gonna sink down, reach up. Exhale, lower your hands down. Left foot to meet the right, come into your little ball. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, chin to the chest, folding forward. Beautiful. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Pausing, bringing the arms alongside the body. Just feeling sensation, maybe energy moving through you. And then find softness anywhere you may be holding. Maybe in the shoulders, the glutes, the feet, the legs. What does your body need? Ease, breath, awareness, peace. Love. Just invite all that feeling sense in. We'll inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, maybe lean back a little bit. Inhaling back up, let's stretch over to the right. Up and over to the left. Inhaling, you're gonna come back up. Exhale, we'll bend the knees, fold forward. Let's come onto the balls of the feet again. Lift the heels up. We're gonna exhale, sink your hips to your heels, head lifts up. Now this time we're gonna exhale and fold forward. You can keep your heels lifted if you want. I lower the heels back down. Up to you. We're gonna step that left foot back, ball of the foot. We're gonna inhale, reach all the way up. Now you're gonna step up, you're gonna straighten both legs. And then let's exhale, fold over that straightish right leg. Maybe bringing your nose toward your knee. So big stretch of that hamstring. 3, 2, and 1. Slight bend in the knee. We're gonna inhale, reach all the way up. And then like we did a little bit earlier, we're gonna bring the hands to the hips, come light on that back foot. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale, lift the back left leg off the mat, arms up. And now we're gonna exhale, bring that left heel a little bit in front of you, flex the foot, reaching the head forward. So big stretch in that leg once again. 2 and 1. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Beautiful. Inhale, let's reach up. We're gonna lean back again, lift your heart to the sky. Lifting back up, well, let's lean to the left this time. And then back up and over to the right. Inhale up. Exhale, we'll hinge from the hips, folding forward, chin to the chest. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, folding forward. Stepping the right leg back, ball the foot. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. We're gonna step the back foot up so you can straighten both legs, roll the shoulders back, lead with the heart as you fold over a straightish left leg. You might need to bend the knee a little bit, so take care of your body. Big stretch in the back of the leg. 3, 1. We're gonna inhale, reach all the way up. Once again, exhale, hands to the heart, roll the shoulders back. You might even want to bring your hands to your hips. That's sometimes a little easier. We're going to get on the ball of that back foot, lift the back leg off the mat, maybe reach the arms high. Exhale, heel forward. We're gonna sink in, stretching the leg. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, let's fold forward. Coming onto the balls of the feet again, heels up. We'll sink your hips towards your heels, head looks up. Exhale, chin to the chest, forward. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, we'll lower the hands down, step the feet back, downward dog. Beautiful, lengthening your spine. So hopefully noticing the body is feeling a little different. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, plank. Exhale all the way down to the belly. All right, so we're gonna play with something a little bit from here and just do the best you can. I won't hold it for too long, but we're gonna bring your elbows so they're under the shoulders, and you're gonna roll the shoulders back so your forearms and hands are on the ground. So we're starting in a Sphinx shape here. You're like, okay, this isn't too bad, which it's not. And then you can obviously stay here, come back here at any point in time. But what I'd like to encourage you to do is maybe curl the toes under. You're gonna start to tilt your tailbone towards your heels and your belly button's gonna lift off the ground. You're gonna feel the pubic bone start to lift up, almost like you're squeezing to hold to go to the bathroom, 1 and 2. And we're gonna inhale, lift those hips up. And so you're rounding through the back just a little teeny bit so there's not strain. Gazing at your thumbs. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 1. Lower down. Inhale up. Let's bring the hands a little bit wider now. You're going to press through the hands. We'll lift the heart up. Exhale. Let's lower back down. We're going to bend the knees, flex through the feet, and then maybe lift your knees up. Exhale the knees back down. We're going to stretch the legs out. Let's do that 2 more times. So pressing through the hands, we'll inhale, lift your heart up. Exhale, you're going to come bring your chest down, bend the knees, flex through the feet, maybe lift the knees off the mat, press the pelvis down. Lowering down 1 last time. Let's inhale, lift up. Exhale, lowering back down, bending the knees, flex through the feet, squeeze and lift. 2 and 1. We're going to lower back down, release the feet. Let's slide the hands maybe towards the lower ribs, and we'll lift up for up dog or cobra. And exhale, child shape. Perhaps keeping the knees a little bit wider today. Keep breathing. 3, 2, and 1. So obviously feel free to stay here for a moment, or if you want, you're going to really press to that right arm, the right hand, so the right arm lifts off the ground. We're going to take your left arm and stretch it over to the right. Maybe even turn your head to look underneath the right arm. Feeling a stretch in your shoulder, maybe your upper back a little bit. 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to press to that right arm, lift up as you unwind, and we'll do that on the other side. So left arm's lifted, you're really pressing through that left hand, almost like a downward dog arm. And then we're going to bring that right arm over to the left. Hand is on the ground, maybe looking underneath the left arm if that feels okay for the head and neck. And again, you might feel this in your shoulder, maybe your upper back. I feel this more in my arm a little bit for me, but just listen, where are you feeling this in your body? Keep breathing. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to slowly, slowly unwind. You're going to bring your forearms down. And just for a second, we're going to lift back up, forearm plank. Now we'll lift your hips up, maybe walk your feet a little closer to your elbows and stretch the arms. Big inhale. Exhale, let it go. And we'll slowly gaze between the thumbs. You can walk or jump or hop your feet to the front of the mat. Inhale up halfway. Exhaling, folding forward. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Beautiful. Good work. Okay, so we're going to take a giant step out wide from here and start to work with our hips a little bit more. So let's start by turning your toes out. We're gonna bend the elbows out to the side and kind of sink down from here. Now you're gonna face your right foot, stretch that left leg into warrior B. We'll reach the arms wide. Inhale, straighten the right leg, reaching forward, right arm down, left arm to the sky. Maybe look at your thumb. 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna bend back into the knee, warrior B. Let's turn the toes out, find that goddess pose once again, or horse stance. Now we're gonna come back to warrior B on the left side this time. So rearrange your feet a little bit. Point the toes forward, readjust that back right leg. We're gonna inhale, straighten, reaching forward. We'll lower the left arm down, right arm to the sky. Beautiful. 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna bend back into the knee, warrior B. We're gonna come back to the goddess stance or horse stance. And then straightening the legs, feet parallel, arms high. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Shake your head out, shake your neck out, shake your shoulders out. Keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna inhale, you're gonna come back up. We're gonna turn the toes out again, heels in. Let's bend back into the knees. We're gonna come back to warrior B. Inhale, we'll straighten the leg, reach up. Bending back into the knee, either forearm on the thigh, maybe hand inside the foot. Let's keep your left hand on your hip today and extend that tailbone towards the back heel. 2, and 1. Now you're gonna take your tailbone way back for a moment. And then once again, you're gonna press it back towards the heel and see if you find a little bit more space now. 3, 2, 1. We're gonna inhale, come back up. Let's straighten the leg. You're gonna reach forward and find triangle once again. Keep breathing. 3, 2, 1. We're gonna bend back into the knee, warrior B. We're gonna turn the toes out, heels in. Bend the elbows, goddess stance, horse stance. 2, and 1. We're gonna slowly find warrior B. We're gonna straighten the leg, reach up. We're gonna bend back into the knee, either forearm on that thigh or the hand inside the foot. Let's keep your right hand on your hip today. Roll the shoulder back. So really tuck the tailbone towards that back right heel for a moment. 2, and 1. Now you're gonna tilt your tailbone way back behind you so you feel some space. And then you're gonna come back down again. Keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna inhale. You're gonna slowly come back to warrior B. We'll straighten the leg, reach forward, hand down, arm to the sky, triangle. Keep breathing. 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna bend back into the knee, coming back to that goddess stance, horse stance. Inhale, we'll straighten the legs, feet parallel. Let's interlace the hands behind the back if that would feel good for your shoulders. Lift your heart to the sky and exhale, folding forward once again. Keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna inhale. We're gonna slowly start to come up. Exhale, hands to the heart. All right, so we're gonna face your right foot for a moment. So I'm mirroring you for this one. We're gonna take your arms wide. You're gonna take your left arm underneath your right. Arms. If that's challenging, grab your shoulders. So we're gonna start here by inhale, reaching, lengthening back. And then exhale, you're gonna lean forward towards that right knee. 3, and 1. Now we're gonna inhale, come up. Keep your arms as they are, turn your body to the side. We're gonna heel toe your feet closer together. Now bend the knees. We'll bring your left leg around the right. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Unwind and stretch back out. Beautiful. Let's lift up. Exhale, fold forward for just a moment. 2, and 1. Take one more release out through the mouth. Beautiful. Inhaling all the way back up. Exhale, hands to the heart. All right, so we're gonna come face your left foot this time. Take your arms wide. We're gonna reach that right arm underneath the left or grab onto the shoulders. Inhale, lengthen and lean back. Exhale, we're gonna come lean in. Keep breathing. 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna inhale up. We're gonna turn your feet to the side. Heel toe the feet a little bit closer together. Bending in. Right leg around the left. Keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll unwind, reaching up. Let's take your feet wide one more time, folding forward. We're gonna lift up our spine so it's parallel to the ground. We'll bring your left hand underneath your nose, right arm to the sky. 2, 1. We're gonna twist the other way. Inhaling up. Beautiful. Right hand's under the nose, left arms to the sky. Notice if you feel it's different from side to side, or is it the same? 3, 2, 1. Coming back down. Inhaling all the way up. And exhale, arms down. We'll step your feet together. Inhale up. Exhale, bend the knees, hinge from the hips, folding forward. Inhale onto the balls of the feet. Exhale, hips to the heels. Lift your head up. Exhale, you're gonna slowly lower your hips down. Let's keep the knees squeezed towards the chest, and we'll come lay all the way on your back. Good work. You guys worked hard today. So honoring your body for what it's been able to do or not do, hopefully feeling a little bit more stretched out than you did when we began. And let's just do a little bit of gentle core work. So we're gonna slowly from here, kind of squeezed in. We'll inhale. You can either bring your feet on the ground, keep the knees bent, or stretch the legs out. And then exhale, squeeze back in. So again, you can just come down and exhale. Or maybe inhale and exhale. So you can make this as easy or challenging as you want. Let's do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now from here, you're going to bring the knees to the right, elbows to the left. Coming back. Your hands are interlaced, I hope, but if they're not, however you do that. Knees to the left, elbows to the right. Coming back. Knees to the right, arms to the left. If you want to add on, you can straighten the legs to the right and then maybe come back center and then other side and maybe stretch the legs out. You don't have to if you want. Coming back. Let's do that 2 more times from side to side. Maybe you're stretching out, maybe you're just holding. This is a lot. We're just working with the core a little bit. Again. And then 1 more time from side to side. Beautiful. And other side. And then coming back. And we'll bring your feet on the ground, arms to the side. Readjust your back. If you need to do a few reverse cat-cows to align your spine, let that happen. And then let's turn your head to the right for a moment. Inhaling the head back up and over to the left. And inhaling back up. You can keep your arms wherever they're at or always bring them alongside the body. squeeze the shoulder blades together. You're going to lift the hips up, stretching the front of the body out. Holding here, maybe readjust your arms once your hips are up for bridge pose. Maybe coming onto your tippy toes, finding space and energy in that body. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to slowly, slowly, slowly lower all the way down. You can do that exactly as you did, or if you're having a lot of energy today, like me, you can bring your hands under your shoulders and maybe pressing arm with straight arms and straight legs. I like to actually pigeon toe my feet here and kind of knock my knees together as I start to lift up, but align your body as you need to for you. You might want to tilt your tailbone towards your knees wherever you are as you lift up. Stretch the front of the body, opening up your heart wherever you're at. So even if you're in bridge poses, really feel that heart lift. 3, 2, 1. We're going to gently come down as you're ready. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful work. Yay. All right. So we're going to squeeze the right knee into the chest. Maybe stretch your left leg out. If it's better for your back, keep that left leg bent. We're going to lift the right leg high, interlace your hands behind the right thigh. We're going to flex through the foot. We'll inhale, lift the body all the way up. Inhale, reach your arms up, find the front of your sitting bone. So tilt your tailbone so it's not tucking under, it's lifting up behind you. Maybe imagine it spread out behind you or lifting up towards your head. And then we're going to exhale, lead with the heart as you fold forward. Now your right leg might feel a little bit longer than the left, but we'll even you out in just a moment. Keep breathing. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to reach that right leg up. Maybe you're going to hold on to the leg or the foot and slowly, slowly coming down and then reaching that right leg to meet the left, maybe stretching through the whole body. And then we're going to exhale, squeeze your left knee towards your chest to begin. Beautiful. Inhale, reach that left leg to the sky. And again, the right leg can be bent or straight, up to you how you want to begin this. Roll the shoulders back. We're going to inhale, lift all the way up. Beautiful. Let's again find the front of the sitting bones. Reach the arms high. Exhale, folding forward. So maybe noticing now, my right side looked a little bit longer than the last time, but now everything looks more even. So just notice, the things like that happen for your body and keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now this time, let's reach the arms high. We're going to slide the hands back. You're going to bend into the knees. Roll the shoulders back. Let's lift the hips up. Let your head and neck fall back. Exhale, we're going to slowly lower back down. We're going to take that right leg out in front of you. Lift the left leg up. We're going to come lay all the way back down and reach that left leg out to meet the right. Beautiful. We're going to inhale, take that right leg up, interlace your hands. We'll lift all the way back up. This time you're going to bend the right knee. So today you can either bring your foot inside of your thigh like we normally do for Janu Shirshasana, or perhaps it would feel good for you to bring your foot in the half lotus. You can try to get the side edge of the foot into the left hip crease. And you can hang out here, obviously, maybe folding forward. If it's available, you can also reach your right hand behind your back, maybe grabbing onto that right big toe. And just keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's lift up. Now you're going to take your left hand to your right knee, turn and twist to the right. Looking over the right shoulder. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to slowly unwind that right leg to meet the left. Let's lift the arms high. We're going to gently bring the hands behind. You might want to point your fingers out to the side. It's better for your shoulders. Roll the shoulders back. We're going to inhale, lift the hips up, and exhaling, coming back down. Stretching the legs out. We'll slowly lift the right leg up as you come all the way down. Let's bend that right knee and then open the right knee out to the right just a little bit. 3, 2, And one, we're gonna gently release, stretch the right leg out to meet the left, arms overhead. You're gonna slowly lift the left leg up, interlacing your hands around that thigh, and exhaling as you come all the way up. Bringing that left foot into the right thigh, or maybe moving into that half lotus variation again, we'll fold forward. So again, if you're in half lotus, trying to bring the side edge of the foot to the hip crease as best as you're able. Maybe taking the left hand behind the back, grabbing onto that left big toe as you fold forward. Keep breathing. Softening and releasing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to inhale, come up. You're going to take your left hand onto the left knee as you turn and twist to the left a little bit more. Again, feeling more space in your body. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to gently release and unwind. We'll stretch that leg out, bringing the hands behind you, bending into the knees, roll the shoulders back, lift the heart up again, reverse table. And exhale, you're going to come right back down. Extending that right leg. We're going to bend into the left knee, squeeze the left knee towards your chest, maybe move the knee out to the side a little bit. Keep breathing. 2. And 1. Let's slowly bring that knee in a little bit. We'll stretch the legs out, reach the arms overhead. And now we're going to bend both knees into the chest. We'll grab behind the knees. We'll rock all the way up. If you need to roll over to the side, please let that happen for your body. And from here, we're going to bring the soles of the feet together, knees apart. Beautiful. And just take a moment and roll your shoulders back. Maybe take your thumbs and massage the arches of the feet a little bit. Notice how that feels. Noticing just how your body feels in general here. Does it feel different from when we began? I hope it does a little bit. And you can stay here doing exactly what you're doing. Or if your body wants to fold forward, allowing yourself to fold forward a little bit or a lot of it. Just allow yourself to connect and find some ease within, to soften, breathe. And if you need to do a different shape for your legs or your body, please find that for you. I'm just starting to feel everything soften a little bit more. Beautiful. 3, 2, and 1. Now you can stay exactly as you are, or we're going to take a twist. So if you want, you can lift the knees up and maybe wrap the left arm around the legs as you turn and twist. If you want to take, you can also take your elbow outside. So only go as deep as it feels good for your body. 3, 2, and 1. We'll twist to the other side. Keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we'll gently release and unwind. Beautiful. We're going to come make our way onto our back once again. Maybe drawing the knees towards the chest, giving yourself a really big hug. And then let's take your right foot over the left thigh. So you might stay right here. This is good. You can always bring the legs in. If you want to try something different, you can also cross knee to knee and maybe grab onto your feet from there. And it might feel a little bit different for your hips today. So again, any of those variations is completely fine. So you can be doing the figure 4 shape. You can be with your foot on the ground or the legs lifted, or maybe crisscrossing the legs and trying to grab onto the feet. And just breathing wherever you're at. Working into the hips, maybe releasing the jaw a little bit. You can blink your eyes a few times, maybe even take a big inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Letting it go. One more time. And then we're going to slowly start to let that release and just pause for a moment in the center. Just noticing, how does that feel for the hips? Do the legs feel a little different? Just noticing for a moment. And then if you would like to, let's try the other side. So you can either bring that left foot over the right thigh, hanging out here. You can squeeze the knees into the chest. Or if you want to try today, maybe coming knee to knee and try to grab onto the feet. And again, just exploring, just noticing, connecting within, finding this ease. Keep breathing. This feels so different. I don't know if you're noticing it different from side to side, but this side feels way different for me than the other side. So acknowledge that for you. Don't have any judgment or expectation about it. Just being like, okay, I'm going to be like, hello, my left glute and hip. Is there a story you have for me? Or are you ready just to release and let go? Just kind of talking to the body. Keep breathing. And feeling that softness, maybe move the jaw a little bit. Let's take 3 big inhales through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Again, just breathing through all the sensations. Again. One more time. Beautiful. We're going to slowly, slowly unwind, bringing your feet on the ground. Again, noticing how that body's feeling here. And then from here, we're going to just take a final twist. So let's start by dropping your knees over to the left. Two. And one. We're going to inhale and come up and then over to the other side. Three, two, and one. We're going to lift the knees up, and then if there's anything else your body needs to do, feel free to do that. Otherwise, just let your body shift into Shavasana, into that final resting pose. And as you begin to come to this final resting shape, if your body feels ready, if you're still working through something, let yourself complete. But maybe just start to feel the toes and the ankle joints release. Feeling the knee joint release. Allowing the hip joint to release. The shoulder joint to release. The neck joint, release. Inviting the lower jaw to release away from the upper jaw. Just taking a moment to welcome all of the sensations you might be experiencing in this moment. So perhaps noticing any sounds within you or around you. And just let them be there. Noticing any smells, taste, color, light, sensations, feelings, and thoughts. Just allowing everything to be just as it is. And just taking a moment to bring your awareness to your right arm, from the right shoulder to the fingertips. And I want you to imagine that you can inhale from the fingertips to the shoulder, and then exhale from the shoulder to the fingertips. And as you breathe, or bring your awareness up and down the right arm, just allowing yourself to maybe say to you, I am peace. Just bringing that awareness up and down the right arm. And now shifting over to the left arm. So imagine you can breathe in from the fingertips to the shoulder and exhale from the shoulder to the fingertips. And as you bring your awareness and your breath through the left arm, perhaps saying to yourself, I am peace, on the inhale and the exhale. I am peace. And now shifting over to the right leg. So imagine you can breathe through the right toes to the hip and exhale from the hip to the toes, or just start to feel the energy move through the right leg. And as you do that, saying to yourself, I am peace. I am peace. I am peace. And then moving over to the left leg. So breathing in from the left toes to the hip and exhale from the hip to the toes. As you breathe up and down the left leg, saying to yourself, I am peace. I am peace. I am peace. And now bringing your awareness to the base of the spine, to the crown of the head. And taking the awareness up and down the spine, perhaps with your breath, or just your awareness, and saying to yourself, I am peace. I am peace. I am peace. And so this practice of just kind of really connecting to the sense of peace within, which is, according to the traditions of Eastern wisdom, our true essence is peace, love, happiness, wisdom, and truth. And so often our mind gets checked out of that and starts to think of objects through the sense organs and through our desires or our conflicts, and just not necessarily noticing what is true. So much of what we see is based off of our past impressions or others, their impressions, and not necessarily true knowledge. And so when we just take this time to really quiet, we get a little bit more clear and like clean, like a filter within, so we can really absorb what we truly want. And we start to clear some of the past impressions that might not necessarily serve us and get new information. That's why this time of meditation or quiet, or it used to also be called dream time, just this other state that we're able to process in, to get behind the mind, to the true self. Clear the mind. So slowly, as you begin to feel ready, perhaps bringing your awareness to the toes again, maybe wiggling the toes a little bit if it feels ready for you. Maybe even wiggling the fingers. You can rotate your wrists and ankles. You're going to bend your elbows a little bit or your shoulders, and turn your head from side to side. Perhaps your body's not ready to do anything yet, and be okay with that. But if it does feel ready to move, maybe start to reach and stretch. You can squeeze your knees in towards your chest. Maybe rolling over to the right or left side and coming all the way up to a comfortable seat. And we'll bring your hands to your heart. And just taking this moment to really thank yourself for taking this time out for you today. Thank you for working hard with me. I appreciate that. Many blessings to you. Have a beautiful rest of the day and week. And just a reminder, I will not be here for the next couple weeks. So thank you. Namaste.